Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Elise, and today is going to be my January empties. I think I did pretty well this month as far as makeup empties. I usually have a lot more body care empties, but this month my makeup empties outweighed my body care empties. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is this Ulta Beauty Dewy Setting Spray. I really enjoyed this. I don't think it's as good as like the Too Faced Hangover Setting Spray, but I do think it's good for the price. I think this was like $4. They don't make it in this size anymore, but the regular size is $10, and I think that's a really good price for it. I don't think this made my face like overly dewy because I have dry skin, but I like a matte finish, so I would use this with matte foundations, and it kind of would even them out a little bit. Please excuse the light changes. I'm filming in front of a window with natural light, and it's early in the morning, so yeah, it's gonna be adjusting. The next thing I want to talk about is this Rimmel London Brow Gel, and I had this in a project pan. I think it was my Golden Girls project pan this is in, and as you can see, like there is like a coating on the inside, but what happened was I was trying to get the stopper out, and it went into the thing and I couldn't get it out, so I'm marking this as done. I did use this like every day for 2 months, so I definitely think I got good use out of this. I feel like it wasn't a bad brow gel. This is like the first clear brow gel I've ever tried. It did flake up if I used too much, so when I took the stopper out, I tried using it again, and because it had so much product on it, it was hard to, like, it would flake up my eyebrows, and I was like, oh no, I can't do that. So I just called it done, and I think, to me, like, it's done. I had a good experience up until that point. The next item was this Notoriously Morbid Necrophancy pigment. This is one of the first pigments I got from Notoriously Morbid, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's kind of what the shadow looks like. It's like a beautiful, I'll try and like swatch it, blue based teal kind of color. It looks better in person, but I used to use this over like Shadowbind, which is also from Notoriously Morbid, and I really love this. I got a lot of compliments wearing it. Yeah, so definitely check them out if you're into these pigments. The next thing is this Perversion mascara, and it looks a little bit of a mess. I've had this mascara since last year, like probably January, February, March, like the very beginning of the year. So I've had this for a whole year, and I've been using it for like the last 6 months, and it's a little, I feel like I could still use it, but I noticed drying out, and I don't want to risk my eyes, so I'm just going to go ahead and call this empty. This was in a project at the end of last year, and yeah, this needed to go. The next item is this Physicians Formula liner, and I feel like I got gypped with this. I bought this in December, and I was told this was a really good felt tip liner, and I enjoyed it, but it dried out on me within the first month. And I feel like for a $12 eyeliner, I feel like there are cheaper, better eyeliners. Like I've heard the Wet n Wild one is really good, but this one, like, I don't know. At first I thought it was like, it does well on my hand, but when I go to like do my eyes with it, it's just a hot mess. It like tugs and pulls, and it didn't do that before, and I thought at first it was because I use a lot of loose pigments, but even when I would do like a matte eyeshadow look, it would be difficult, and I'd have to go back over it with something. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this, call it a loss, and I'm gonna look into more felt tip liners. If you have any other suggestions, please list them below. The next item I have is this number 7 Radiant Results mascara. Oh, I didn't tell you about the Perversion. The Perversion was a really good liner. Mascara. That's why I kept using it for so long, even though I think the shelf life is, it might be 6 months, but it was really good. So I definitely recommend it. Next I had these number 7 Radiant Results makeup wipes. I didn't like these. I hated them. They were really, really dry, and I feel like I'm the worst at picking out mascara. We're just gonna get super light in here. And I tried to add the blinds down, but like then I would get that weird blind thing going on, so please forgive that. So yeah, they were really dry wipes. Right now I'm using some Neutrogena wipes, and they're even worse than these. So if you have like a holy grail wipe, please let me know, because at this point I might just go back to using like this type of wipe because it costs too, like they cost like $8 a month out of my budget to buy these, and they don't work. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for. Oh, I have like a Too Faced Hangover Primer sample. I think I have the travel size of this, and so I'm using up some of my mascaras now, but I'll probably start using the travel size in like March once I finish some of my primers. Next month. Next, I have, these are my body care empties. This Hello Beautiful Foaming Sugar Scrub from Bath and Body Works. I feel like it wasn't bad. The granules were a little big for my taste. The perfume was a little overpowering in the shower, but I feel like the scent was okay. I didn't notice it lasting a long time just because it's winter and I would wear pants, but I feel like my skin had a little bit of a difference. This was a gift, so I'm really grateful that somebody gave it to me so I could try out Bath and Body Works scrubs, but it's not something that I would repeatedly invest in. Next was this collectible triple moisture body lotion. I've had these before. I really enjoy them. I don't think I'm going to buy lotion again this year. I have so much lotion to get through, but I did enjoy this. If you're looking for a nice set, I think it comes with body wash, spray, and this. They sell it for like $14 at Ulta, and I think the scent is really, really good, so I definitely recommend that. The next item, and I think the last item in here, oh no, I have one more thing, was the Bath and Body Works Be Joyful Fragrance Mist, and this was in a project pan as well. I like this. I feel like it was really good for December, like the holiday season. It kind of smelled like raspberries, and I wanted to use it up this month, so I would spray it on my bedspread, and it wasn't overpowering to where I would come home and it would be up in my nose all night. So I really enjoyed this. I have one more of that size body spray left, and I'm going to put it into a project one of these days so I can just get it out, because I do want to start using my other types of perfumes and body sprays. And lastly, I have this Deep Clean Invigorating Foaming Scrub from Neutrogena. I would not recommend this because I don't know if they changed the formula, but I remember there's a law now or something where you can't have like really big like beads and body washes because it's bad for the environment. And I don't know if this applies, but I feel like the granules on this were a little bit big, and I feel like my face it felt cleaner, but it also felt drier, if that makes sense. So no, I would not recommend this. And this was old. This was at my house in Maryland, and I probably had this since before I went away to college. So I probably shouldn't have been using this, but I was like using this on my arms and I was using it on my neck, so I was trying to get rid of it. But that's pretty much it. So for the total of my makeup empties this month, what I showed you in the beginning was $40, and the overall total was $75, and I think that's really, really good. My goal for this year, I think I said this, was $1,200, and I feel like that's really reasonable. I just have to use roughly $100 a month, and when it comes to the summer months, I use up more, so I know I'm going to make up that $25 somewhere. If you're doing this type of empties talk video, please let me know. I would love to check them out. I love to watch them. I feel like the reviews are better. And thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the day, and feel free to subscribe. Bye.